Today's practice, we'll do two ways. One is to be anchored within, connecting to the source within. And I'm also reading a passage by Sri Aurobindo on how to remember the divine always. So we'll take a minute and in gather our awareness. Becoming aware of our body, the outline of our body, where we are sitting. Turning our awareness inward and gently upward. We stay a few minutes simply with our breath. Following its natural rhythm. As I read this text, how to remember the divine always. If you can't as yet remember the divine all the time you are working, it does not greatly matter. To remember and dedicate at the beginning and give thanks at the end ought to be enough for the present. Or at the most, to remember too when there is a pause. Your method seems to be rather painful and difficult. You seem to be trying to remember and work with one and the same part of the mind. I don't know if that is possible. When people remember all the time during work, it can be done. It is usually with the back of their minds, or else there is created gradually a faculty of double thought, or else a double consciousness. One in front that works, and one within that witnesses and remembers. There is also another way which was mine for a long time. A condition in which the work takes place automatically and without intervention of personal thought or mental action, while the consciousness remains silent in the divine. The thing, however, does not come so much by trying as by a very simple, constant aspiration and will of consecration, or else by a movement of the consciousness separating the inner from the instrumental being. Aspiration and will of consecration, calling down a greater force to do the work, is a method which brings great results, even if in some it takes a long time about it. That is a great secret of sadhana, to know how to get things done by the power behind or above, instead of doing all by the mind's effort. I don't mean to say that the mind's effort is unnecessary or has no result. Only if it tries to do everything by itself, that becomes a laborious effort for all except the spiritual athletes. Nor do I mean that the other method is the longed for shortcut. The result may, as I have said, take a long time. Patience and firm resolution are necessary in every method of the sadhana. We remain in silence, soaking in these words, not from our understanding, not from our trying, but simply offering this aspiration, consecrating this aspiration to the higher power. within, or above. And now for the next 1 minute, whatever comes to our thought, our deepest aspiration, whatever comes into our being, as a thought, image, sensation, we simply hold and offer that aspiration. And even if it's an image or thought, we hold it upward diagonally in front, offering it to the larger power. And whenever you feel ready, gently place your hand in the center of your chest. Begin to notice the breath and the sensations where your hand is. And then when you're ready, with absolute reverence and trust, we turn inward and gently allow yourself to travel deeper and deeper. Beyond the physical heart, beyond the skin, the muscles, the tissues, the bones. Past the physical heart. Now I start to fall deeper and deeper into your inmost part of your being, to the source within and behind. Behind the heart, in front of the spinal cord. Allow yourself to connect to your own inmost part, inmost center. Step into it. And begin to connect and wait and invite the divine presence within. However it is today, however it is revealed for us today. not in anticipation, but simply waiting, allowing us to open up to the experience fully, soak into it. Feel the hug of the divine, feel the touch of the divine. And when we're ready, we simply bow down to the divine. Then gently we offer our aspirations. We consecrate the day to day, offer it to our own inner center within and above, and light a lamp there for us. Light a lamp to invite the divine, allowing the divine's will to flow through us. We continue the connection throughout the day, whenever we remember. As we begin a task, as we finish a task, when we pause, we offer and remember, allow the divine force to work through us. We hold this as the deep aspiration, and we remember to consecrate it whenever we remember it. Deepest gratitude. We continue the day. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes and conclude the practice. And keep the connection going throughout the day. Deep gratitude.